Hello everyone, welcome to What If Deku was White Dragon Emperor and joined Remnants of Rwby movie. Before we start, please go support Lunatic Moon 26 for writing that awesome fanfic. Izuku Midoriya, the strongest student in UA and one of the Three Musketeers, joined the war between the heroes and villains including his classmates, but after the war, he vanished without a trace. Then when Shigaraki's done achieving AFO through experiment with Dr. Garaki, he tried to take over the world and start to destroy UA, but he was stopped in the city by Izuku Midoriya himself. They are prepared to fight to the death and see who will survive the battle. After the battle of AFO and OFA, both were down and Shigaraki's regeneration quirk can't heal any of his wounds because of how fatal damage he received from Izuku's punches, and Izuku was now decaying from Shigaraki's decay quirk. Both of them are now down since they finally fight each other at their full power. While Izuku was revived, given another chance to live in another world where Hunter and Huntress kills all the Grims. Izuku will also have the sacred gear called the Divine Dividing from Vala Lucifer, the descendant of the original Lucifer. Izuku is Vala's reincarnation in Remnant. Izuku has a team here. Prologue, Divine Dividing, Endline of Deku and the LOV. Juggernaut Overdrive. Chant. I, who is about to awaken. I am the White Dragon Emperor who will take the law down to the darkness. I walk the road of domination with infinite destruction and by piercing through the imaginary dream. I shall become a pure Emperor of White Dragon. And I shall have you obey the silvery white illusions and the perfect evil ways. Luna's POV. Izuku Midoriya is now on the hunt for All for One and his successor ever since the war start between heroes versus villains. Many heroes are killed and villains were arrested. Other villains were killed as well. Many people starting to distrust their safety to the heroes, and the LOV are now hiding in order to complete Shigaraki's body with the AFO quirk. Meanwhile, Izuku was now busy taking villains left and right after training on how to control his quirk until they meet again. This time Shigaraki has AFO, but Izuku has something that he doesn't know about. Izuku, walking towards Shigaraki with his destroyed hero suit. Shigaraki, AFO then saw Izuku walking towards him. So, you finally came back to fight me now, huh? Brat. Izuku, I'm done playing with your games now. Shigaraki, let's end this right here and right now. Start to attack Shigaraki head on at 15%. Shigaraki, AFO used the red tendrils to attack Izuku. Izuku dodges the attack while flickering his fingers at Shigaraki. Shigaraki, AFO dodges every air bullets that Izuku sent to him. Dabi sends some flames at Izuku without him being noticed from his back. Izuku got hit by the flames of Dabi's quirk cremation. Shigaraki, AFO just laughing maniacally. I will fight you alone? Think Aga, then suddenly heard a noise. Divide. Divide, divide. Dabi's cremation starting to get half its fire power, and Izuku feels something added to his quirk. Izuku noticed it. What going on? It feels like something is adding to my quirk. Dabi noticed it as well. What is going on? Send another flames at Izuku. Divide. Divide, divide. Dabi's cremation was now half in power, but Izuku's power was increasing each time he heard the word divide. Izuku attacks Dabi while he was being distracted with something. Toga then throws her knives at Izuku. Izuku, 4th's quirk danger sense was activated and start dodging all of the knives Toga thrown at him. Shigaraki, All for One, send his red tendrils at Izuku once again. Watch out behind you. Izuku heard the unknown voice and listened to what it said. Who's that voice? We will talk later, but for now you should finish this. Izuku, activate the black whip to grab Toga, then throw her at Dabi. Toga, about to attack Izuku again, but this time, caught by Izuku's black whip and thrown at Dabi. Shigaraki, AFO put all of his fingers on the ground and his quirks start to activate, destroying everything. Izuku, about to activate float, but when he start to fly he was already in the air. This is really weird, but I guess I have to find this out. Shigaraki, AFO activate the air walk quirk and attacked Izuku in the air. Izuku, activate the black whip to grab Shigaraki and slam him in the building. Shigaraki, AFO got slammed in the building by Izuku using black whip. Izuku, landed in the ground. I need to finish this now or else. Then I will help you in this if that's okay with you. Izuku, it's fine by me, but is there any price for me to offer you? And why would you say that? It's not my thing, but I guess you can say that. Izuku, well, from what I've read in the book, if you need more power, you need to sacrifice one part of the body. That idea is for my rival, while I don't really like any offers or sacrifices in your body parts. Izuku, well, if we can team up with each other, then tell me, who are you? Shigaraki, AFO opened the portal and many high-end Nomu starting to walk out then start laughing. Izuku looked at the high-ends then looked up to Shigaraki, who is now laughing. Shigaraki, AFO, what will you do now, ninth? Tell me. Izuku takes on his battle stance. I don't have any choice. If you want to fight me to the death, then so be it. There's a way I can help you to defeat these creatures. Izuku, wait, there's way to defeat them all? If there is, can you tell me then? You just need to use the balance breaker in order to take them all out, including Shigaraki. Izuku, well, I guess we can do that now. Realize something, what's a balance breaker? Let me show you what is the balance breaker then. Izuku takes on his stance one for all, full cowling 100% veins starting to make his entire body red and the green sparks became visible. No airy, only the divine dividing. My name is Albion, one of the heavenly dragons and white dragon of supremacy. Izuku, OFA 100% Albion, let's do this now. Vanishing dragon balance breaker. Albion, vanishing dragon balance breaker. Izuku, OFA 100% white armor starting to cover both of his arms, feet, body, face, and then cover his eyes with yellow armor. Let's exchange Vala with Izuku. Albion, interesting, he can already use balance breaker earlier than any of my past hosts, just like Valley. Shigaraki, AFO Nomus, kill him now. Then ordered all of the high-end. High-end, then follows the order and start to attack Izuku. Izuku, OFA 100% fly up in the air wearing his balance breaker with divine dividing. Shigaraki, AFO looked up and saw Izuku with white armor. Do you really think that can help you? Send 4 red tendrils at Izuku. Albion, divide. Divide. Shigaraki's 4 red tendrils starting to get the power lower while increasing Izuku's power more. With someone else POV. Sensed the aura of Albion, so he finally found a new host. Looked at? Should we go search this new host then? I'm going to find him myself. Okay, then we better get moving now, Ophis. Ophis looked up the sky at the window. So you finally found a new host after Vala along with the other leaders sacrificed themselves by taking 666 into the isolation barrier field. Just exchanged Azazel's place with Vala Lucifer and sacrificing themselves by taking 666 into isolation barrier field in High School DxD Light Novel Volume 21, Chapter 6. Wakes up along with Ophis looked at and saw him awake. You need to rest for now. Looking down, still thinking about Vala's sacrifice. Vala shouldn't be the one sacrificing since this is my plan. Maybe he wants you to live for the sake of Grigori. Heard everything, so Vala is now. Ophis. Yes, Vala joined the other leaders by sacrificing themselves by taking the 666 in isolation barrier field. Tells the truth too. Back to Izuku versus Shigaraki AFO. Izuku, OFA 100% lifts up his feet and start to rush in Shigaraki at full speed. Dabi came into Shigaraki's side. Just die. Send some flames at Izuku. Albion, divide. Divide. Dabi's cremation starting to get in halves while Izuku's powers are increasing. Izuku, OFA 100% appears in front of Dabi. Dabi, surprised that Izuku appears in front of him. Izuku, OFA 100% smash. Punch Dabi in the face, sending him back to the building. Milim is Izuku while Gaburo is Dabi. Toga, then start throwing knives at Izuku. Spinner, attacks Izuku head-on. Izuku, OFA 100% then attacks both Toga and Spinner at the same time. Hai and Nomu appeared in front of him and about to punch him in the face. Izuku, OFA 100% blocked it with his right hand. Shigaraki appeared in front of him and about to touch him with his fingers. Izuku, OFA 100% danger sense activate, and kicks Shigaraki in the side of the face, sending him in sideways. Shigaraki, AFO luckily blocked it with his right hand but still sent away in sideways. Ida is Izuku while staying is Shigaraki, AFO. Izuku, OFA 100% panting so hard fighting them all alone is really hard. Albion, I'm surprised you eventually matched up with their strength and numbers. Izuku, OFA 100% you know it's really hard to maintain the OFA at 100% while fighting them all, am I right? Albion, yeah, but we need to finish this immediately. Izuku, OFA 100% notice the balance breaker is disintegrating, deactivate the balance breaker, Albion. Albion, okay, I got it partner, deactivate the balance breaker. Izuku, OFA 100% armor starts to uncover his body and attack towards Spinner and Toga. Spinner, swing his sword to slice Izuku. Izuku, OFA 100% then danger sense activate again and dodged it. Toga, throwing all her knives at Izuku. Izuku, OFA 100% dodge all the knives as well. Where the hell did she get so many knives? Albion, I'm just surprised as well partner. Izuku, OFA 100% Albion, can you deactivate the divine dividing gear now? Cause I will finish this, and I have a plan, tells him all of his plan. Albion, okay then partner, I understand your plan here, then deactivates the divine dividing. Shigaraki, AFO then touched the ground and Quirk started to activate it while disintegrating everything, even the members of LOV were disintegrated. Izuku, OFA 100% flies up in the air with Nana's Quirk float, then goes to attack Shigaraki, AFO again head on. Shigaraki, AFO starts sending out all the red tendrils at Izuku. Izuku, OFA 100% dodges them all. This is my final fight. Shigaraki, AFO ready his right hand to touch Izuku. This is my final. Izuku Shigaraki, AFO Detriot smash. Destruction. Izuku's right fist and Shigaraki's right hand collides, causing the giant wind gust. Izuku, OFA 100% dodges for the final time, and uses his left fist to surprise Shigaraki, AFO. Shigaraki, AFO got the surprise punch from Izuku's left fist and about to touch him with his left hand, then successfully touched it. Izuku, OFA 100% then feels all of his skin is start to disintegrate and Shigaraki's quirk is moving inside his body. ARRGGHH. Shigaraki, AFO, that's right, scream. Scream for me. Hero. Izuku, OFA 100% my finale. United States of World smash. Slammed his right fist in Shigaraki's face. All for one is Shigaraki while All Might is Izuku. Shigaraki, AFO got slammed on the ground, killing himself on impact after Izuku used his right fist at him. Izuku, OFA deactivate itself, and slowly raise his right hand while slowly disintegrating from his left arm. Inu.A. Heroes in training and remaining pro heroes, ready to fight all the League of Villains until the news reports. Bakugu, what the hell is going now? I'm ready to kill some villain. Start popping some explosions in his hands. News reporter. Hello everyone, we are here to report something that happened in the city. Aizawa, something happened? Kirishima, what's that mean, Mr. Aizawa? Looked at Aizawa along with the other pro heroes and the hero in training students. Aizawa, I don't know either, but I guess we gonna find it out here. News reports. One powerful individual face off against the famous League of Villains. Class 1B, Pro Heroes and Shiketsu High. One powerful individual? Denki, hey guys, looked at 1A, do we know someone powerful? Jairu, we know 6 powerful people here in UA. Mina, well, 6 of them are the big 3 and the 3 Musketeers. Shoji, but the reporter said one powerful individual face off the League of Villains. Bakugu and Shoto, there's only one answer in that question, Shoji. Class 1A, 1B, Pro Heroes, Nizu and Shiketsu High, looked at Shoto and Bakugu. Aizawa, do you know who is it then, Bakugu? Bakugu pointed at the T.V. News reporter. And this one individual makes the camera look closer. It's the student of UA High standing in the body of Tamura Shigaraki, leader of the League of Villains. All Might, young Midoriya, he's really fighting them all alone with no pro-hero backup. Bakugo, surprised on who he saw in the news. Deku. Shoto, Midoriya finished off all the LOV members without any help from pro-heroes, shocked and surprised. Shiketsu High, Class 1B, Nizu and the remaining pro-heroes, still shocked and surprised on what they saw in the news. Uraraka, Deku-kun fights them all alone. Mina, and here we thought he's dead. Zero, AHM guys pointed at the T.V screen. Bakugo, what is it, weird face? Then looked at Zero along with the others. Ida, then noticed something in Izuku's left arms, guys. Look at Midoriya's left arms. Shoto looked at the T.V screen and noticed it as well. No way, he's disintegrating. Bakugo, Krusty must have touched Deku's left arm in the middle of their fights, then looked at the T.V screen and saw it as well. Almight, young Midoriya, I'm sorry if I can't even help you there, looking at Izuku while he's now disintegrating into dust. News reporter. Let's listen on what he will have to say. The helicopter moved and the camera closer to Izuku. Izuku smiles. Well, looks like I finished the job, All Might, and I'm sorry for killing your grandchild, Nana. Then disintegrates into dust. All Might, I'm proud that you are my successor, young Midoriya. News reporter then saw Izuku disintegrated into dust. There you have it, everyone. The hero who saves Japan from League of Villains is the top student of UA, named Izuku Midoriya. Shoto and Bakugo, speechless and still shocked on what happened to Izuku that turned him into dust. News reporter. And here's the record of the final fights between the top student Izuku Midoriya versus Tamura Shigaraki. Shows them the records of the fight. Shigaraki, AFO, received the surprise punch from Izuku's left fist and about to touch him with his left hand, then he successfully touched it. Izuku, OFA 100%, and feels all of his skin is start to disintegrate, and Shigaraki's decay quirk is starting to move in his body, disintegrating everything inside of his body. ARRGGHH. Shigaraki AFO. That's right, scream! Scream for me! Hero! Smiling creepily. Izuku, OFA 100%. My finale, United States of World Smash! Slam his right fist in Shigaraki's face. News reporter, stop showing the video. That's all the video we recorded while they are fighting, and next we will report about Momo, WE didn't even help him fight them all. Monoma, about to trash talk the 1A. Kendo, do you want to be knocked out again, Monoma? Ready her hand to chop his neck. Monoma, no, thanks, then turn around from 1A and goes back to 1B. After the fight between Izuku and Shigaraki, everything went back to normal. The members of LOV are now dead while Class 1A and the other hero and training students graduate in their prospective hero academia. Then, the government makes a memorial statue about Izuku's heroic deeds, just like how he saved Kota from Muscular, Eri from Kai Chisaki, turning Lady Nagant back into hero's side and saving civilians from the villains that the other pro-heroes can't do, since all they care about is fame and money. But Izuku didn't know that his adventure isn't over yet. Prologue 2, meeting Vala Lucifer and the Dragon God of Infinity, Ophis. Luna's POV. After the death battle of Izuku and Shigaraki, everything went back to normal, but Izuku's adventure isn't over yet when, after he was touched by Shigaraki, AFO, in his left arm, that activates his quirk called Decay and starting to disintegrate his insides, including his own body. Izuku wakes up and looks around the unknown place. Where am I right now? So you're the new host Albion just picked, huh? Albion, I already told you about him. Vala looked back and saw Albion behind his back, but you didn't even told me about your new host. Izuku looked behind and saw a big white dragon. No way, you are Albion, the white dragon. Albion looked at Izuku. So you finally here, and have you met my last host? Izuku, not yet, but I guess your last host is now standing right in front of me, looking at Vala. Valley, my name's Vala Lucifer, the last white dragon emperor. It's nice to meet you, Izuku Midoriya. Izuku, it's nice to meet you as well, Vala. Ophis came in through portal. Izuku, Vala and Albion, looking at the person who just entered the unknown place. Ophis looked at Izuku. So you are the host of Albion? Izuku, I am, but can I ask who are you, miss? Albion, Izuku, that girl is Ophis, the dragon god of infinity. Izuku looked at Albion, then looked back to Ophis, a dragon god. Ophis: yes, I'm a dragon god of infinity, it's nice to meet you. Izuku: so what am I doing here with the last host and the dragon god? Valley: well, I'm going to train you here in order for you to master Balance Breaker, the Juggernaut Drive, Juggernaut Overdrive, and Dabilo's Dragon Lucifer form. Ophis: but in order to unlock the Dabilo's Dragon Lucifer form, I will give you some of my powers. Valley: well, I'll teach you about my magic and train you on using Divine Dividing Gear. Albion: in the future you will be fighting the Red Dragon Emperor in Vala's world as well. Izuku: you have a rival, Albion? Albion: I have a rival just like you, Izuku. Izuku: can you explain everything about the rivalry you have? Ophis: Albion and Draig are the two heavenly dragons that were destined to fight each other to the death. Valley: that's why they have each other's title, like Albion the White Dragon of Supremacy, and last is Draig the Red Dragon of Domination. Izuku: is there any dragons other than Draig and Albion? Valley: there are 5 dragons that are still alive, but they are now sealed inside the gear called Sacred Gear, while there are also a dragon god and the true dragon of dragons. Ophis: I'm Ophis, the dragon god of infinity, while the other one is Great Red, the Apocalypse Dragon, or also known as the true dragon of dragons. Izuku: after all the training here, where am I going? Ophis: have you traveled through another dimensions yet? Izuku: no, I haven't traveled in any dimensions yet. Albion: I think I know what kind of dimension we are going after this training. Izuku: what dimension are you talking about, Albion? Ophis: you will travel to another world where hunters and huntress live while fighting all the Grims. Valley: I think that universe was called Remnant, but be careful when you get there since all the Grims are attached to negative emotions. Izuku: got it, Valley. Ophis: after that you will going to my DxD universe to fight off your rival. Izuku: so what happened to you, Valley? Why are you here? Valley: well, do you remember what Albion just said? I'm the last host before you. It's because all I want is to fight, that's why Albion called me a battle maniac until I learned my lesson from Azazel. Izuku: Azazel? Who's that? Albion: Azazel is the general governor of the Grigori in my universe and Vala's adopted father. Izuku: Grigori? What's that name? Valley: it's the name of organization that Azazel are leading now in the Fallen Angels. Ophis: when Vala realized Azazel's plan is to sacrifice himself by taking 666 into Isolation Barrier Field, he asked him if he'll be the one who will volunteer in Azazel's place, but Azazel refused to let Vala go with his place. Vala: in fact, he's very proud to call me his adopted son. Even after what I became battle maniac, he still took care of me and trained me under his wings. Izuku: so that means you really sacrifice yourself then? Valley: yes, but if you face your rival, beat him and teach him a lesson he'll never forget. Izuku: why is that? Something wrong about him? Albion: yes, because Draig's host is a very huge pervert, and always thinking about women's body only, especially their breasts while they are changing. Izuku: seriously, doesn't he know the word privacy? Valley: I don't know if he knows the word privacy, though even the girls from his peerage agree with his antics except for the Nikomata girl. Albion: he even embarrassed Draig's title by giving him the name of Breast Dragon Emperor. Izuku: speechless on what he just heard from Vala and Albion, he really need to stop it now. Valley: we can't do anything about it, even the children's enjoying his show in my DxD universe while the parents isn't disciplined their own children's. Izuku: that's it, he crossed the line, I'm going to teach him a lesson on how to not influence the children from his antics. Albion: that's more like it, thank you for not being a pervert just like Draig's host. In DxD world. Sneezed: what the hell? Am I catching a cold? Appeared in his right-hand partner: what's wrong? Nothing, but I think someone is talking bad about me. Oh well, you need to go back to rest, maybe it's just a nightmare. Yeah, I think so too, thanks Draig, then goes back to sleep again. Draig: no problem, partner, turned off the boosted gear. Back with Izuku, Vala, Ophis, and Albion. Izuku: I'm not a pervert, but I have a pervert classmate. Ophis: Observing Izuku. Albion's new host is really something, but Izuku, can I ask you a question? Izuku looked at Ophis. What is it, Ophis? Ophis, why do I feel that you have 8 different souls inside your body? Izuku, I have a quirk that can be passed down from one person to another. Valley, I forgot to say that even Isekai'd is an extreme pervert, but he will do everything, whatever it takes, just to protect his loved ones like you. Izuku, wait, so he's only wearing a mask then? Vala and Albion, mask? What mask are you talking about, Izuku? Izuku, at first you said he's a very huge pervert, but when it comes to his loved ones he'll do everything just to protect them, right? Vala, yes, that's what I said. Why? Izuku, maybe he's not a pervert when he's just a kid, but I think someone did influence him to become a pervert, so what's his dream? Albion, he wants to become a harem king. Izuku, that's his own problem. Albion, what do you mean by that, partner? Valley, realize what Izuku is talking about now. I get what you mean. Albion, can you tell me about it, Vala? Vala, what I'm guessing is that Izuku thought that Issei's father influenced his son to become a pervert, am I right? Looked at Izuku. Izuku, yes, Vala, that's what I'm thinking about just now. Ophis, what do you mean by? That's his own problem. Then? Izuku, well, if he doesn't become a pervert and dream to become harem king, it will be easy for him to get all the girls, because what all the girls want is not a pervert but rather a respectful, protective, and someone who understands girls' privacy. Albion, you don't have any problems with the girls? Izuku, I have a problem too on my own, stuttering, but sometimes I'm really embarrassed if I was talking with the girls and I respects their privacy. Vala, so all you need to do is to destroy his mask? Izuku, yes, I'm going to destroy his pervert side by teaching him a lesson on how to respect all of the girls and understand their privacy. Vala, so I'm guessing you are a hero then? Izuku, I'm a hero in training that turned into vigilante hero after the war between heroes and villains, and looked at Ophis. Yes, I have 8 different souls that live inside of my quirk. Ophis, Albion, and Vala, what is a quirk? Izuku's team, MSRY. Name, Rengoku Kaijuro, KNY. Title, The Flame Hashira. Breathing style, flame breathing. Weapon, the Nichiren sword. Breathing forms: 1. Unknowing fire. 2. Rising scorching sun. 3. Blazing universe. 4. Blooming flame undulation. 5. Flame tiger. 9. Rengoku. Personality: greatly enthusiastic, amiable, pure of heart, boasted extraordinary technique, honorable warrior, swordsmanship stemming from strict practice and discipline. Likes: Team Tanjiro, Mitsuri as his student, his family, helping the people, going on missions, the Hashiras, and new team. Dislikes: CRDL, Adam, Cinder, Roman, Grimm's, Jakshni, Salem, White Fang, and discrimination of faunus. Distrust: Ironwood and Atlas Technology. Name, Yuki Kano Sao. Title, Strongest Swordswoman. Race, Imp Dark Elf. Weapon, sword. Sword skill: vertical square and Mother's Rosario, 11 hit. Personality: calm, smart, kind, polite, serious, cheerful, friendly, respectful, nice, and cold. Likes: old friends, new friends, her team, going on missions, helping people, and Asuna. Dislikes: Cinder, Adam, Roman, Grimm's, Salem, the White Fang, Jakshni, and the discrimination of faunus and Team CRDL. Distrust: Ironwood and Atlas Technology. Name, Shursui Uchiha Naruto. Title, Shursui of the Body Flicker. Clan, Uchiha Clan. Weapon, replica of a katana. Chakra natures: fire, lightning, wind, ending release. Kekkei Genkai. Sharingan and Mangekyo Sharingan. Personality: very kind, lacked arrogance, very open-minded, caring, and smart. Likes: Itachi, Sasuke, Uchiha Clan, the third Hokage, going on missions, helping the people, and new team. Dislikes: Cinder, Roman, Adam, CRDL, Danzo, Root, Grimm's, Salem, White Fangs, Jock Schnee and the discrimination of Faunus. Distrust. Ironwood and Atlas Technology. Team Leader Izuku. Izuku's bio. Name Izuku Midoriya. Vala Lucifer's reincarnation. Hero Vigilante name Deku. Quirks. 1. One for all. 2. Black Whip. 3. Float. 4. Danger Sense. 5. Smokescreen. 6. FA Gene. 7. Hero Vigilante costume. Personality. Kind, smart, polite, calm, brutal, serious, merciless, cold, nice, caring and brave. Likes. RWBY, JNPR, CFVY, Beacon, Hunters, Huntresses, Dusts, His Sacred Gear, Neapolitan, Summer and protecting all innocent people including Faunus. Dislikes. Ciardel, Grimm's, Salem, Bullies, Atlas, being used as pawn, hurting his new friends, Roman, Cinder, Adam, Mercury and threatening him with his past devil and hero life. Sacred Gear weapon, Divine Dividing Wings. Dragon name, Albion, the White Dragon of Supremacy. Juggernaut Drive. Chant. I, who is about to awaken. Am the White Dragon Emperor who will take the law down to the darkness. I walk the road of domination with infinite destruction and by piercing through the imaginary dream. I shall become a pure Emperor of White Dragon. And I shall have you obey the silvery white illusions and the perfect evil ways. Diablo's Dragon Lucifer. Chant. Izuku. The pure white dragon dwelling within me, rise up from your supremacy. Albion. The silvery white morning star I possess within me, claim the throne of dawn. Ophis. The jet black god of infinity. Izuku. The mysterious and unfathomable father of devils. Izuku and Albion. We shall transcend the limits to accept the oath. All. Thou shalt kneel down before our bright and glorious existence. Race, half human and half dragon with Vala's devil blood. His abilities. 1. Divide. 2. Vanishing Dragon Balance Breaker. 3. Half Dimension. 4. Juggernaut Drive. 5. Juggernaut Overdrive. 6. Compression Divider. 7. Reflect. 8. Dragon Lucifer Drive. 9. Lucifer. 10. Venom. 11. Satan Compression Divider. 12. Satan Lucifer Smasher. Harem. 1. Ruby Rose, Red, leader of RWBY. Weapon, Crescent Rose. Eyes color, Silver. Semblance, Petal Burst. 2. Yang Xiaolong, Yellow. Weapon, Ember Silica. Prosthetic arm, we'll get it in the future after the fights and fall of Beacon. Semblance, Burn. 3. Blake Belladonna, Black. Weapon, Gamble Shroud. Race, Faunus. Semblance, Shadow. 5. Weichni, White. Weapon, Murdernaster. Semblance, Glyphs. 6. Winterschnee. Weapon, Sword. Semblance, Glyphs. Maiden Power, Winter Maiden. 7. Summer Rose. Reason, she was rescued by Izuku before she got killed by Salem. Tai broke up with Summer and married Raven to have Yang. Weapon, Scythe. Eyes color, Silver. Semblance, Unknown. 8. Neapolitan. Reason, she changed side and start to helping all of the hunters and huntresses after Izuku show her kindness. Weapon, Hush. Semblance, Overactive Imagination. Prologue 3. Meeting the team and rescue Summer Rose. Luna's POV. Izuku meet Vala Lucifer, the last host of Albion, in a dimensional gap, while Ophis went there to see Albion's new host as well. To their surprise, Albion picked another human like Issei, but the difference is he is a vigilante hero from the another universe. Vala explains all of Albion's abilities including the forms, while Ophis told him that he will go to another world where Grimms are attracted by negative emotions and all of the hunters and huntresses trying to kill them all in order to survive. Izuku, I'm a hero in training that turned into vigilante hero after the war between heroes and villains, and looked at Ophis. Yes, I have 8 different souls that live inside of my quirk. Ophis, Albion and Vala, what is a quirk? Izuku, quirks are superpowers that are manifested when you are in the age of 4. Vala, just like magic? Izuku, similar to that, but once the quirks are manifested along with the physical body they will have their own drawbacks while magic is only needed mana in order to use it. Albion, how did you know about magic, Izuku? Ophis, keeps listening to the conversation. Albion's host is interesting. Izuku, I just know it, Albion, and beside even if I know magic well I can't really use it since it requires mana to use. Vala, so how about we start our training now? So that after this you can go to another world. Izuku, let's do this. Take on his battle stance. Valley, Albion, balance break. Albion, vanishing dragon balance breaker. Valley, the white and yellow armor start to cover up his entire body. Izuku, one for all, full calling 8% red veins start to glow in Izuku's entire body with the little sparks. Vala, let's begin the training now. Start his training with Izuku. Izuku, hi. Start his training with Vala. In RWBY world, 3 more people who just now arrived at the forest. Start to wakes up, where am I? Jumps down from the tree, looks like we're in the forest. Takes out his knicker and sword. I still have my sword here, but I thought I was killed. Wait, you were killed? Who killed you? Upper Moon 3 Akaza killed me during my mission. Looked at? And Upper Moon 3? Who's that? Confused on what? Said. Wait, you don't know what are the demons? And, nope, we don't know about the demons you're talking just now. Well, how about we introduce ourselves then? Looking at? And? Sure, but you go first now. Rengoku. I'm Rengoku Kaijuro. The flame Hashira put his sword in front of him with the scabbard. Shursui, named Shursui Uchiha from the Uchiha clan, looked at. Rengoku, so what's your name? Then looked at. Yuki, my name is Yuki Kano, the strongest swordswoman. Rengoku, okay, so now we know each other, but. Yuki, where are we exactly? Start looking around them. Shursui, I think I know what is going on here. Rengoku, how did you know that fast, Shursui? Yuki, I think all 3 of us came from another world. Shursui, you're right about that one, Yuki. Yuki, if we all are here then that means. Shursui and Rengoku, we are fighting a demon shinobi. Grab their own weapon and about to take it out. Yuki, wait, shinobi? What's a shinobi, Shursui? Shursui, a shinobi is a ninja from my world that protects people in all of their villages. Yuki, now can you tell us what are the demons, Rengoku? Look at Rengoku. Shursui, yeah, because we don't know about the demons you're talking. Looking at Rengoku along with Yuki. Rengoku, well, demons are man-eating monsters that attacks every night. Yuki, so your job is to. Rengoku, my job is to slay all the demons so that the people will live, but there are always consequences when taking this job. Shursui, let me guess, everyone in your job died during or after the mission, right? Rengoku, yeah, and only a select few can kill a demons, but you will need a knicker and sword in order to kill a demon by slicing their head. Yuki, does all the people you protect know about your job? Rengoku, no one knows about my job except the selected people. Shursui, why is that? Rengoku, my job is not really a real job, and if they know about our job then they will arrest all of us since it's not really registered to the government. Yuki, so it's a secret job for you then? Rengoku, you can just say it like that, Yuki. Shursui jumps on the tree and activates his Sharingan. Guys, we need to be careful. Yuki then looked up at Shursui. Why is that, Shursui? Rengoku, I think we're alone here holding his sword. Yuki start to looked around and saw all of the Grims surrounding them. So what's our plan now, Shursui? Shursui, well, we kill them. Does the hand sign fire style. Fireball jutsu burning all of the Grims. Sasuke, is Shursui here? Yuki, okay, then start on attacking all of the Grims head on. Grims rushed in towards Yuki. Rengoku takes out his sword and the scabbard. Come. And I'll show you why I am the Flame Hashira of Demon Slayer Corps. Grims, start to rush towards Rengoku. Rengoku, start on killing all of the Grims that attacked him. Shursui looked back and does the hand sign fire style, Great Fireball Jutsu. Grims got burned by Shursui's jutsu. Shursui, we should really be careful here in this forest. Rengoku, why is that Shursui? Already killed some of the Grims. Shursui, we're in enemy territory now, Rengoku. Rengoku, right. Then continue to kill all the Grims. Yuki does the 11-hit combo at the toughest Grim. Replace the tree with the toughest Grim. Grims start to rush at the 3 again. Yuki, notice someone falling in the sky so fast, guys. Move out of the way. Rengoku and Shursui then looked up and saw someone coming down so fast. Izuku Black Whip, Gauntlet form. Covers his right hand with Black Whip, now United States of Smash. Slammed his fist on the Grim and hitting its face on the ground, causing a very huge shockwave in the area. Grims got tossed around by the shockwave and some was killed. Shursui body flicks away from the area and appeared behind the tree. Rengoku and Yuki hiding behind the trees. In the castle. Feels the shockwave, what is going on? Then runs towards. Hey Cinder! Does Mistress know what is going here? Cinder, we will know if we ask her, so let's go start running to. With? And Cinder arrived at the room of. And bow their heads. Do you two know why is my Grims were being taken out one by one? Cinder, we don't know, Mistress, but we got interrupted by the voice. Kicks the door. Salem. Your reign of darkness end here. Salem looked at. Look who came to my castle. Cinder stands up in front of Salem. It's one of the Huntress Ajban sent. Standing in front of Salem beside Cinder, it's not just an ordinary Huntress that Ajban sent us, but this one has silver eyes. Salem, Summer Rose, one of the Huntress that has silver eyes. Summer, I'm going to finish this here. Ready her scythe and rush towards Salem. Cinder, start firing at Summer using her semblance. Rushed in towards Summer. Salem, go, kill her, orders all the Grims to attack Summer. Grims, all rush towards her. Summer, killing all of the Grims with her semblance. Salem, start to rush towards Summer. Summer, used her semblance to increase her speed. Back to Izuku. Izuku looked around if there are Grims but nothing saw. Wow, that shockwave killed all of the Grims here. Albion, how is it possible that you only targeted one Grim and the others were killed? Izuku, one thing that's for sure, it's because of the shockwave that produced by my smashes, Albion. Albion, you need to hurry now or else someone will die. Izuku, I'm already going now. Start to run towards the castle while increasing his speed with OFA. Yuki, hey! Wait for us. Then summon her wings to follow up Izuku's speed. Shursui teleported himself near to Salem's castle. Rengoku then start running as well, total concentration breathing, increasing his speed any second. Izuku, Albion, can you sense the two of them from here? Keeps on running towards Salem's castle. Albion, if I'm not mistaken, the two of them are still in there fighting each, but one of them is already exhausted. Izuku, thanks for the heads up. Increased his speed with OFA at 50%. Yuki then saw Izuku from a far distance. I need to increase my speed in order to catch up with him. Increase her speed while flying to catch up on Izuku. Rengoku, already running beside Yuki while being covered in flames. Yuki looked beside her and saw Rengoku running with fire that increased his speed. With Shursui. Shursui arrived at the tree near Salem's castle. Grims start to attack Shursui. Shursui does the hand sign, now lightning style, lightning tiger jutsu. Grims all got destroyed by the jutsu of Shursui, including the gate in Salem's castle. Rengoku and Izuku runs inside the castle. Shursui saw them running inside the castle of Salem. They sure are fast runners. Yuki then stops beside Shursui. Shursui, why did you stop here now? Yuki looked at Yuki. Yuki They're too fast for me to get close, but looked at Shursui. How did you get here before us? Shursui, it's easy because I'm Shursui of the body flicker. Yuki, are we going in with them now? Shursui, yeah, let's go jump down on the tree and start running. Yuki, start flying down to chase after Shursui, Rengoku and Izuku. With Salem versus Summer. Summer, down on her knees and panting. Salem, it's nice to fight with you, but I need to kill you here now. About to kill Summer. Izuku appeared in front of Salem and Summer. Salem and Summer saw Izuku in front of them. Izuku smash. Then punched Salem's face, sending her back. Salem, sent backwards by Izuku. Izuku takes in his battle stance. Summer, who are you? Looked at Izuku in front of her. Izuku, I'm Izuku Midoriya at your service. Summer, get out of here now, let me handle her trying to get up. Izuku, you will not going to fight now because you have so much damage from Grims and Salem. Summer, but I can heard a noise outside the room. Rengoku, still fighting all of the Grims outside of Salem's throne room. Flame breathing fifth form, Flame Tiger. Replace Akaza and his moves with Grims. Grims got burned and some were rushing towards Shursui and Yuki. Yuki, increase her speed and start killing all of the Grims in front of them. Grims, still coming towards them. Shursui saw more Grims going to them and does the hand sign wind style, wind side jutsu. Replace Mitsuki with Shursui. Grims got killed by Shursui's move. Shursui, Yuki, tell him that we're going to leave here now. Yuki, right? Went inside the throne room. Izuku and Summer looked at the door and saw Yuki. Yuki, come on guys. We're going to leave this place now. Izuku, carry her and leave this place. Gives Summer to Yuki. Yuki, what about you then? Puts Summer on her back. Izuku, I'll be following up with you all. Yuki, you got it. Leaves the throne room while carrying Summer at her back. Izuku, now then Albion, let's do this balance break. Albion, vanishing dragon balance breaker. Izuku, white and yellow armor start to cover up his entire body. Izuku, start to attack Salem head on. Salem, then attacks Izuku head on along with her Grims. With Yuki. Yuki, carrying Summer at her back and came out of the castle. Shursui and Rengoku, Yuki. Went to Yuki. Rengoku, takes Summer from her back and put her behind his back while Shursui is carrying Yuki in his back. Do you know where is he, Yuki? Yuki, he said we can leave this place now. Rengoku, we can't just leave him there behind. About to go back. Shursui, we need to get out of here before many Grims attack us all again. Yuki, he also said to me that he will follow up with us. Rengoku. Shursui, let's get out of here now and heal her after we got away from this area. Start running away from the castle while carrying Yuki on his back. Rengoku, right behind you. Shursui followed Shursui behind while he's carrying Summer at his back. Izuku, flying in the air while still watching the three of them leave the castle with Summer. Albion, so that's your plan, Izuku? Izuku, yeah, I just needed them some time to escape with Summer from Salem's castle. Albion, are you going meet up with them again? Izuku, I'm going to meet them soon, Albion, but now let's leave this place. Albion, alright, let's leave now. Izuku then flies away from the castle. Chapter 1, Meeting Red and Yellow PT1. Dean's POV. Shursui, Rengoku and Yuki were now teleported in the forest full of Grims. They all talked with each other before Shursui had told them to be careful now, since they all have now arrived on the enemy territory, and all of the Grims started on to attack them. The trio almost wipe out the Grims there, but many of them still keeps on coming out from the shadows until Izuku now have arrived, wiping every Grims there is with only a single smashed on the head and the shockwaves it produces. Albion was now surprised that Izuku have killed all of the Grims with one move. Albion told Izuku that two people are now fighting with each other in the castle, but when Izuku asked what's happening, Albion have told him that one of them is tired and the other is ready to kill her, but before Salem could kill Summer in a fight, Izuku came in to protect her from being killed. Rengoku and the others had already wiped out all the Grims from the inside. Then Shursui told Yuki that she should go on to tell Izuku that they'd better leave the Salem castle now, but he didn't come along because he had other plan. Izuku gives Summer to Yuki, then told her to get out of the castle now with the others, and she immediately leaves the room telling the others to leave now. Yuki, carrying Summer at her back, and came out of the castle. Shursui and Rengoku, Yuki. Then went to Yuki. Rengoku takes Summer from her back and put her behind his back while Shursui is carrying Yuki in his back. Do you know where is he, Yuki? Yuki, he said we can go leave this place now. Rengoku, we can't just leave him there behind about to go back. Shursui, we need to get out of here before many Grims attack us all again. Yuki, he also said to me that he will follow up with us. Rengoku. Shursui, let's get out of here now and heal her after we got away from this area. Start running away from the castle while carrying Yuki on his back. Rengoku, right behind you. Shursui followed Shursui behind while he's carrying Summer at his back. Izuku, flying in the air while still watching the three of them leave the castle with Summer. Albion, so that's your plan, Izuku? Izuku, yeah, I just needed them some time to escape with Summer from Salem's castle. Albion, are you going to meet up with them again? Izuku, I'm going to meet them soon, Albion, but now let's leave this place. Albion, alright, let's leave now. Izuku then flies away from the castle. Inside the castle, and Cinder, mistress, comes in to look for Salem. Salem, I'm okay. I didn't think he'll use that move to distract me while they all are escaping, looking at the window that was destroyed. What's your command now, mistress? Bowing down on her knee with Cinder. Salem, find them, and if you do, then kill them while bring Summer Rose to me. Cinder and, yes, mistress, bowed their heads and leave the castle. Salem, I will kill every member of the Silver Eye Warriors. Mistress, bowed down on his knee. Salem looked behind her and saw. On his knees, how is the preparation going on now? All of them are still good, mistress. What's your command? Salem, leave the preparation first and fix my castle. Yes, mistress. Then stands up and leave the throne room. Salem, leave the throne room. With Izuku and Albion. Izuku just arrived at the edge of a cliff and landed on the ground. Albion, we're finally on the ground now. Izuku, what should we do while we're here now, Albion? Albion, let's get out of here before someone see us. Izuku, yeah, you're right, Albion. We should better go and leave the forest before someone can saw us. About to leave the forest until he heard some voice. Who are you? A girl wearing a black and red dress with the red cape and a rose design on her belt appear in Izuku's side. Izuku and Albion, we are very too late to leave on this forest. It's quite very rude if you don't just answer my question here, you know. Izuku, my name's Izuku Midoriya, and what's your name then? Izuku looked at the girl wearing a black and red clothes with the red cape and a rose design on her belt. Ruby, well, my name is Ruby Rose. It's pleasure to meet you, Midoriya. Izuku, what are you doing here near in the cliff? Ruby, I was just visiting on my mom's grave here. Izuku, so she didn't know her mother is still alive. Ruby, what about you? Why are you here in the cliff as well? Izuku, I was trying to escape from someone, please believe it, cause I can't tell you the real reason why. Ruby, okay then, can you become my friend? Izuku, you don't have any friends, Ruby? Ruby, all of my friends are still busy studying on the Signal Academy while I don't. Izuku, why aren't you studying as well, Ruby? Ruby, my grades at Signal Academy aren't good. Izuku, wait, you studied at the Signal Academy? Ruby, me and my sister studied there, but she already graduated from there and got accepted already to the Beacon Academy. Izuku, Beacon Academy? What's that? Ruby, Beacon Academy is an academy where they teach students to become a hunter and huntress. My sister was accepted into Beacon Academy after graduating from Signal because she wants to become a huntress someday. Izuku, what about you? What do you want to become as well? Ruby, I want to become a huntress too, like my sister. Izuku and Ruby then heard something coming in towards them, Parks her motorcycle and takes off the helmet and glasses, then smiles at Ruby. Ruby, oh? Yang! Goes to run in towards Yang while Izuku walked behind Ruby. Start walking towards Ruby and spread her hands. Ruby hugged Yang when she gets near her. Then hugged Ruby back. What were you talking to Mom about? Ruby, about your acceptance. I'm so happy. Is that right? Thanks. Looked at the stone and saw Izuku standing behind Ruby near the gravestone. Izuku smiled at what he sees in front of him. Can I ask what's your name then? Looking at Izuku while hugging Ruby. Izuku, my name is Izuku Midoriya, and what's your name? Yang, my name's Yang Xiaolong. It's nice to meet you, Midori. Can't find a proper picture of Yang. Ruby, by the way, do you have your weapon and a semblance, Midoriya? Izuku, yeah, I have, but it was different though. Ruby, can I see it, Midoriya, please? Can I? Izuku looked at Yang. Is she always being like this? Yang, Ruby really do loves all kind of the weapons and semblances that she wanted to see them all. Well, in other words, she is a fangirl of weapon and semblance. Izuku, so Ruby is similar to me cause I'm also like her, who is a fanda that loves heroes and quirks. Ruby, can I see it now then, Midoriya? Please? Izuku, sigh, alright, I'll show you my weapon and semblance then. Ruby, yeah. Excited to see Izuku's semblance and weapon. Izuku closed his eyes and two silver white wings have appeared on his back while red veins starting to spread through his entire body, but Ruby and Yang was shocked to see Izuku's weapon and his semblance at the same time. Izuku, looking at Ruby, well, this is my weapon and my semblance one for all was activated. Ruby, wait, your weapon is a silver white wings? Izuku, well, this is not just an ordinary weapon, Ruby. Yang, huh? What do you mean by that, Midoriya? Izuku, hey, you can speak to yourself, you know. Albion, I'm taking on a nap in here, Izuku. Ruby and Yang are really shocked and got surprised even more when they've heard a voice on Izuku's silver white wings. Izuku, sorry about that because I didn't know, Albion. Albion, it's alright, Izuku, but why did you have to wake me up? Izuku, they want to know who you are, Albion.
Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.